It's your girl, Bee RaNature of DivineFeminineAcademy.com. So I decided to do a voice recording. It's a little different from the video, but information is all the same. Hope your day is fantastic. Hope this message reaches you in great spirits. So it is early in the day, a new day. My favorite moment of the day. As early as possible. And I just wanted to speak briefly about developing a morning routine. You know, a routine which you do when you start your day. Now, be mindful that most people are waking up by their alarm clock, so immediately that sets the tone for having to rush. Being woken up out of your rest, having to rush about, get up, get dressed, get the kids dressed, get them on the bus before you miss the bus, get yourself dressed, get yourself to work before you're late for work. It's just such a hassle, and you do this at least 5 days out of the week. You get a so called weekend where you get a so called break from it, but then you're right back at it. It really can be damaging to the nervous system, to your circadian rhythm, by having to get up and just rush about and get here and get there and always late and worrying, and it is such a mess. So, nonetheless, I know that some people cannot avoid having to get to a certain place at a certain time, or to get others, especially little ones, to where they need to be at a certain time. But one thing that you can take control of, and one way that you can change this, is by setting an intention to get up earlier than the time that you're meant to get up. I know most people will hear that and like, get up earlier. I already get up at 6 o'clock, so I'm supposed to get up at 5 o'clock? I mean, it could possibly be even 30 minutes before that 6 o'clock alarm is to go off. The extra 30 minutes can give you not a moment to hit the snooze button over and over, but a moment to get up more in a relaxed state, in a relaxed way, so that it does not feel as if you're in a rush. It does not feel like you're being rushed out of your rest directly into waking up and having to go. This is the great time to have a cup of coffee and or tea, whatever your preference, or juice or water, lemon water. A moment to sit silence. My favorite, a time to sit and journal, to write about thoughts, feelings, goals, whatever it is that you desire to achieve, what you would like to see happen, changes that you would like to see occur in your life. Most importantly, a moment to stretch your physical body, to get the blood flowing, to stretch those areas that you normally do not get to during the day because you are sitting at a desk or you're not even thinking about stretching. Your morning sets the tone for the day that you are to have. It is a moment to just take a breath and to just be. Now, I will be, honest, because I share from my own experience that it took me years to actually get into a mode of rising earlier in the morning, because I was so used to staying up much later. And usually I was staying up later, engaged in habits that were not even necessary, smoking, drinking, and eating bad food. And then I would get up early enough to get my children on the school bus, but then I would go right back and lay down. And then I was working the evening shift just so that I didn't have to get up early in the morning. So trust me, I know. I know the tricks. I know the wanting to put things off. But most importantly, I know the benefits of daily meditation, of mindfulness, of stretching, of setting the tone in the morning, of enjoying that moment to yourself of quiet, of clarity, of journaling, of painting, of drawing, whatever it is, of singing, of dancing. All of those ways of expression gives you that moment before you have to rush out into the world and deal with everybody else's mess. So this was just a quick message of establishing the importance of establishing a morning routine and why it is important that you should possibly consider doing that for yourself and incorporating that in your own spiritual practice. It's Bee RaNature.